They say instant noodles are junk food, so is it really unhealthy to eat instant noodles? Today we will show you the process of making instant noodles. These pork bones are the raw material for making soup kits. Workers send a large piece of bones onto a conveyor belt so that they fall into a churn below, and soon they are broken down into small pieces and loaded into a strainer pot. Immediately afterwards, workers operate a crane to put the strainer into a giant iron drum container, then fill it with boiling water, and when the water is submerged above the bones, cover it with a lid for up to 20 hours of cooking. Meanwhile, another group of workers put the beef into the machine for cutting and processing, cutting it into square pieces of different sizes and then soaking it in water. The onions are cleaned and chopped into minced onions. At this time, the blender is blended with various ingredients such as soy sauce, stewed beef bone broth, chili powder, chopped onion, etc. After mixing the soup well, it is transferred to another vat and can be packed into soup kits through an automatic bagging machine. In another production workshop, what is being prepared is the vegetable bag in instant noodles. The chopped green onion, mushroom and carrot are dehydrated and mixed in the set ratio, and then automatically packed into the vegetable bag and sealed. The following is the process of making the pastry. Workers will add highly concentrated chicken broth to the bucket before mixing. As the machine quickly stirred the flour into a moderate viscosity granular, the bottom cover of the mixer will be opened, so that the kneaded dough block sifted down to the bottom of the press machine. As the press is rotated, the dough was squeezed into a thick crust. The next 6 presses work at the same time to squeeze the crust again, and finally after the cylindrical cutter, it becomes the familiar look, and the pastry is still raw at this time. The next step is to steam the noodles through a steam oven at over 100 degrees, followed by sprinkling water on the assembly line to cool them down. Then the machine will cut the noodles into small sections and into round molds, at which point the instant noodles will be deep fried, and after that, the instant noodles will be shipped to the next station. Here, a small stainless steel hammer is responsible for removing the excess part of the noodle cake. Workers will carefully check whether the noodle cake is intact, and then the seasoning packets will be stacked on the noodle cake, and it will be ready for packaging.